on the B side could be enough to get them through this map.
Let's see as they start to descend then down that round. The smoke will obscure Snappy's vision. A flashbang as well forces him to back away and gives them some control of the site. Nico, however, has dedicated himself. And oh my God, Mousesports!
Oh,
the cheeky beans! They've come straight around. They're going for the cheese this time on A. And Modi, he didn't flinch. He didn't move a muscle. Neither did the majority of the CTs. They're coming in from T1, T2, but Oscar's here to receive at least one and a two. This is looking brutal. Chris J is going to get a double himself.
what a tactic this has been, Alex. Will be Nico trying to pick up the pieces here, but he's in a 5-on-1 situation. Now 4-on-1. Could find one more kill towards Ivy, but this was something I've never seen before. Going all the way through inside, but we'll see whether Nico can just get any more damage done before I start analysing this one. He does go down eventually, so let's just break that down. We had 4 players going towards the inside upper halls, showing presence, smoking towards connector. We then had 1 player at the Ivy position, ready, which I thought would be showing attention towards that side of the match and presence, and then maybe come for a backstab or just trying to pull a rotation over. No, they smoke connector. They push down the lower ramp all the way in. They have full control of the inside side. No one's there. They go towards connector, 3 players go in, pincer the outside bomb site, get the bomb down, and that's a really nice avant-garde strategy I haven't seen before, so that's really cool.
That was groovy, I loved it, and it worked out oh so well as well. Heroic, just completely baffled as to where the T-side were going, the majority of which ended up pushing through the CT connector.
Yeah, nuts.
Madness.
Well, it could all go horribly wrong here, Alex. 5-on-4 with Modi at that CZ kill to kick things off.
Connecting for Chris J. The T's are going to be kind of forced to hit the brakes. I like that they're boosting, trying to find anyone on top of those trains, but nothing yet to be delivered. Instead, they hit somewhat of a standstill. They don't have that many nades to play with. You've got 2 smokes to try and take this site, and you know those close corners are a risk. Still, they start their offensive. Oscar taking a stroll down memory lane, or walking straight up here. We've seen what he can do here with an AWP, but this time rifle in hand, and Snappy's in that corner. We were talking about them. Can't scavenge the rifle, but still his teammates thrive. We know Nico's deagle is deadly, and he demonstrates it here. And now it looks like it's all over. Rops dinked as well by the CZ of S-Tag. And it's all down to Rops. Well, you called it, Henry. You had a little bit of a premonition. The second round slips away.
Yeah, Heroic are known to be very good with the pistols, like you pointed out, Nico, especially with the deagle, but I didn't expect that sort of poor play from Mousesports. It seemed like they're pushing the envelope way too early on in the round. A map like Train as well, so many nooks and crannies you have to check on the T side when you're going for all the full commitment. They tried to use their spawn, they had the rifles as well, hoping to just get that early pick and fall back, but I prefer a much slower stance on this sort of map. Holding up, waiting for the CD aggression, then going into the team. They go 1 by 1 against the CZs and Deagles. You're asking for trouble. And it does fall apart. So round 3 will be the force buy in return. Deagles and CZs for the Mousesports side. That's all right, pull one back. And they managed to pick up, of course, AKs and Galils here. S-Tag on the M4A4, and they're in very good stead to win this round.
Agonizing sometimes to watch. Such a good first round, the second just slips away from them.
Yeah, it's almost like they played themselves. They didn't have to overcommit and try and use the spawns there. Just slow it down and eradicate those risks and give yourself refrag potential. That's what I'm always trying to say on these anti-force buy rounds.
Let's see what S-Tag does as he's trying to hold back 2. Chris J no slouch with the deagle either, but that is all he has to work with. See if they can replicate something we saw from Heroic. They are going to have some degree of a double peek here on this M4. Backs away. Molotov's a little late though. Oscar needs to hit the shot and does so. Pays a heavy price as the flames bring him down. Towards Ivy. Now, numbers do still favour the CTs, but they managed to get just a little bit of ground. They seem to understand, but Sunny Swift finishes the work he started earlier on Snappy, down to a 3v3.
Indeed. Rifles recovered as of yet, but it might not matter. Sunny with that Desert Eagle doing tremendous work right now. He does take down Nico. They've got the man advantage. Modi clutching his scores now. Galil in hand, trying to find a kill in return, but it's looking to bail him out of the situation. Equals things to a level playing field. 25 seconds remaining with the bomb that heads towards in, and that's the key play right now.
This is all on Mr. Sticko. He has to keep them at bay, keep them eyes drawn. Already it seems like Modi's kind of worked this one out. He's backed away from the connector. And now...
Oh, Modi thinks it's outside. They're convinced.
They've done it. Sticker's presence on the bomb train has actually convinced them in sync with the bomb down. Now, Christian's going to have time to set up.
They've realised.
They've worked it out. But now where do you go? You've got all the time in the world, Chris, and he does choose just to hang out close to that bomb. Time is on his side. They do have kits, though.
He's hoping they run past him and he can get up in the little ledge here.
Oh, that's fantastic. Finds Yugi as the pre-fire comes in. And now he can just play the dance. We're looking for a headshot. Chris J, a tag, no frag. Modi zips up the body bag.
You would have thought though, Alex. He's got the bomb there. 10 seconds remaining on it, if that. Chris J, 1v1. He's already got that one kill. He knows where the other one is as well. Could just fall back, make him touch a bomb, then play with him a little bit more. He instead takes the duel and gives him a chance to actually defuse and win the round there. That shouldn't be a round Modi wins any day of the week. Whew. That's a little bit nuts there, but Heroic did cause... well, I should say Mousesports caused a lot of damage there with the bomb going down as well. They'll be forced buying into this round, knowing that the CT side is going to be weaker for Cash here. They'll get 3 AKs out. Sticko doesn't purchase anything. He's got a Glock.
The poor dude.
So he had to drop a weapon. I guess he had nothing left.
He's just gone Glock. Okay, I guess he's the bomb carrier. He'll be chasing the tails of his teammates with a much better arsenal than him.
Yeah, indeed. No armor as well.
How often do you see that?
Yeah.
3 AKs, then an armored Glock.
I guess he's just the sacrifice.
Sacrificial lamb, Chad Birchall style.
So we have got the little iRobot there. Good to see. Would have followed that.
I want to. Yeah, let's work this out.
So little pants on as well.
I guess it's because they can't show the crotch shots. Just shoot him in the gonads.
Get a red pair of pants instead.
Yeah. Okay. It's always a tough job. CT holding Ivy. I mean, that's
sure.
yeah. You put a lot of responsibility on that player. S-Tag's been given that from Heroic.
Much slower play now. Mousesports have given away that AKs are up. Hoping to find his first pick. Yugi. I sing his praises so much. I think he's such a very potentially strong AWPer for the Heroic side. He holds towards inner for now, backed up by Nico. And that's where Mousesports will be ending up with the looks of things. I'll probably drop that same connector smoke from one in the upper ramp as well. Flash over and try and negate the AWPer. Very difficult prospect though, considering they've only got 2 flashbangs and 2 smokes. There's a connector smoke coming in.
And they're going to have to follow off this 28 seconds. Maybe are they sending in Sticko first?
Why not?
Here he comes. The sacrificial lamb, we said it. He does have the bomb, but does manage to get to site. Immediately just going to be holding that down. His responsibility is fulfilled. The rifles, however, are not delivering, at least not until Sunny shows up in the server too. Looking for a 30, no, Snappy's low. HG's rained down towards his location. Rops is there as well, looking to go hunting. The Sticko has scavenged as well. 3 AKs now stand as they cut another down to size. S-Tag falls, and Sunny, this would have to be the ace clutch. 1v2 now, and only 7 points of health to work with. They're going to get found by Snappy eventually, and Heroic stabilize on the site.
Yeah, looking pretty decent there. It was a nice attempt there by Mousesports, especially by Sunny as well. 3 frags for him in total, pushing into that inside bomb site. AK-47 in hand, upper ramp, finds 3 kills, takes down the AWP potential as well, but Heroic just too strong, stifling the T's as they didn't really have much to work with. We did see Sticker with a Glock. He's given the responsibility, just get that bomb down, son. Let's get in there, see if we can get the plant down, which he did, but rotating through, it seemed like that Heroic always had the upper hand. And the bomb goes down once more, but I think there was 2 players surviving there in total for the Heroic side. So they're starting to stabilize, like you said, they recovered the AWP, and we have a partial buy now for Mousesports. So we do have Sunny going all in. He feels like he's in the zone right now. Okay. If they don't win this round, it's fine. He'll be on a pistol in the first gun round, if you will. But the way he's hitting shots right now, he thinks he can cause some damage and work with the CZs around him.
Sunny's an interesting candidate as well. Picked up. His teammates didn't really want to let him go. You can see why sometimes. S-Tag, again, this time aggressive towards Ivy. He's going to keep them on their toes. Oscar and Chris J, this duo. Yugi's there as well to hold his teammate's hand. And, you know, Yugi on train. I said this actually yesterday when we were talking about this up-and-coming war, but this is a map where I think he looks his best. Sunny's AK does work, though. Takes Modi out of the equation.
Yeah, starting to cause a bit of damage now. Still 4-3 in favor of the CT side, but Sunny still with 100 HP. We've got 3 smokes to work with as well. The rifle isn't going to be recoverable, but they head towards inner. That's where they found success. They're getting the bomb down there consistently. Snappy and Nico, this time they line wait. Snappy on top of the lower ramp train. Smoke will come down, but he'll obviously be on top of it. Considering they have no flashes, this is the perfect position to be in. They can't really do much to take him down.
We've seen Kyo use this an awful lot. Great angle. You can see exactly why. Line up and knock down. Snappy takes 2 before Sunny chimes in, and he has, of course, was the highest investment. 1 bullet just whistles past the ear of Yugi, and Nico's there to trade over on that inner bomb site. Heroic have 4, and you're right, you talked about that first buy round in air quotes. Yep. It is time to see what Mouse can do with as close to a full buy as we've seen from them.
Sunny can still buy Galil armor. Always going for the AK no head armor. An interesting purchase.
Against CTs.
Yeah, so it means the M4s have a lot more impact against him. Means they can actually one-tap him now. As you can see, actually 3 players on the Mousesports side and the T side don't have helmets. So that's actually a bit of an issue, I would say, just to just load their buyers, especially Oscar. No nades for him. Sunny just with 1 smoke here. Might have preferred him to get Galil out with the head armor as well, but still, round of a 6-4-1. in favor of the heroic side. I did say that CT on train is very good, and Modi proving that further as he finds the first headshot. That's Sunny going down to the first dink. Doesn't have the helmet to work with there, so drops like a sack of spuds.
Absolutely brutal. And this is the money game. Affects that grand scheme of things by such an absurd scale. I am intrigued to know what Oscar's going to be up to here as well. I'm a big advocate for what he's brought to Mousesports, both in the past and currently.
Removed the 1 point, and now back at it again. Looking better than ever, but Yugi, like you said, also very, very good on this map.
Head to head, they're going to have a couple of exchanges, no doubt, throughout this map. Try and keep track of their head-to-head. I think so far, Orb v Orb, there's not been any action, so we'll... Ooh, that was an opportunity. Yugi and Oscar both unable to connect. An actual teammate boosting him up to try and catch Yugi's repositioning over on towards Green Train, but nothing. And so the battlefield falls silent. 40 seconds is still on the clock, and we have seen just that one early frag. Sunny's aggression out of main cost him and his team, and there's Yugi. Leaps. Quick crouch, and Oscar is down. Now 5 versus 3. It's looking like the odds are starting to get a little impossible.
A couple of smokes deployed here. This is the last call for Mousesports, but they're starting to find some headshots now. Stick over, good job. Chris J chiming in as well. The former AWPer for Mousesports does find some form here. 3 on 3. Robson Sticker low HP, but the bomb will be planted.
Oh, great positioning from Sticker. Could even get a second here towards Nico. He knows there's another coming towards T2, and so backs away. Don't take fights you don't need to, and a lovely headshot from Sticko. He's just getting him in the guillotine. Just headshot angles from him. And now Nico has to go clutch. That's step 1. There's 2 more to find. Rops and Chris J, who have taken either sides of this site. And it is such a hard site to retake.
Yeah, one of the hardest in the game. It looks like this one is done. He's got a smoke or even just a flashbang to work with here, but finds another headshot, but time ticking away. He's even going to try and go for this one. It's low HP. Rops to find, but no information to work with here. Can't even get near the bomb. Saves the AWP. A decent attempt there from Nico, but that is Mousesports winning a 5-on-3 situation. That was looking unlikely for them. They had 2 smokes left. Last chance saloon, throw them in, hope for the best there, and it's Sticko that steps up, finds the first couple of kills, gives them the chance to work with there. And Chris J, as I said, the former AWPer of Mousesports, he takes it and manages to find an opening pick and get them back into the round as well. 4-2, a desperate round there for Mousesports. Money's still not stable for them, but they are chipping away at the economy of Heroic as well. You can see their rebuy coming through. They save the AWP, sure, but Estag, just a CZ, snappy on the UMP, Molly down to the FAMAS as well. Oscar, and the real caveat for them is they go down to a scout, but he is very good with that weapon, and we'll see whether he can cause some damage here in round number 7.
Do know Chris J still no head armor. He could fall to the same fate Sunny did in the previous. So we prepare ourselves for battle. Just realised you guys can't see the armor on your current UI. I'm sure we'll get that fixed ASAP, unless my eyes are deceiving me. Or maybe the armor is the iRobot. I don't know.
That would be next level.
Jumping around with that scout. It's a real art being able to use that scout.
Yeah, very mobile weapon, and still can jump shoot with it, but no jumping here. It's going to be Sticker and Rob to their headshots with the AK-47s. Nico gets 1 in return, make it 2. Is it enough to win the round? I'm not so sure. They know exactly where he is now, trying to pincer him together. The bomb's still down in T-spawn. They won't be overcommitting at this point. Nico does spot the trajectory of one of those grenades, trying to do everything he can from the bomb threat here. His teammate rotates in, and the 3rd frag for Nico, proving to be a very solid member of the Heroic lineup.
You just can't seem to get past it. Doesn't matter what bomb site he's playing at. Fortunately, you don't have to take a bullet if you can throw the nade. Oscar. HE catches Nico on that bomb train. Now, just Yugi get to go 1v2. Chris J will be the one to be punching in the digits. For Mousesports here, hunting for their 3rd round.
Very difficult situation for Yugi. He's got no head armor and no kit to work with here. He has got nade, so he can smoke the bomb, but it's not an ideal situation. Has to go for the no-scope there. Oscar, 1 step ahead, takes him down with the UMP, and that's that head armor, as I just mentioned, proving to be a bit of a nuisance. And there will be a couple of rounds now in a row for Mousesports, starting to get into this first half. After winning the pistol, they'd lose 3 in a row, but finally, they've broken the banks of Heroic. Nice attempt from Nico, I have to say, Alex. That was actually very, very nice. Well held there with the M44. Normally plays towards inner. This time on the outside bomb train, making things happen and hitting all the headshots. Certainly made it uncomfortable and keeps Mousesports modest, but they know they're up against fully here. You can see the MAC-10 coming in the hands of Sunny. And a scout for Sticko this time, interesting enough.
Yeah, he does seem to dabble with it, and Now, Sunny's been caught out leaving main so many times. Is it going to happen this time? I don't
Hello.
think so. There's the Mac-10, 1,200 in the back pocket. Farming some cash. I think more could be soon to follow. Another head, this time Yugi. 2 more, and oh my lord, I have a horrible feeling, a sneaking suspicion Sunny's going to be taking the whole team here. Another one. One more, yeah, it's going to be the ace. That's so much Skrilla. 5 with the Mac-10, unarmored heroic, all trying to take the fight, and the 1 SMG Mousesports invest. They managed to get all the cash needed. 7,000 now in the bank for the Finn.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. We're liking that a lot. Well, there it is. 4-4 ace with the Mac-10. Jumping out, huge flashbang there as well. And didn't have to break a sweat at all. There's farming money for days, absolutely right. And he takes it into the next round as well. And that's actually good news. He's up against 3 players without helmets. I know we keep pulling on that thread, but it's a huge deal when you've got an SMG taken to the next round. He could do things a little bit faster. As we head into round number 9 now, all square, and Sticker and Rops with upper control. And look at the smokes deployed. Sunny just finding so much room to wiggle with there. We'll see if he can push through the smoke. Potentially find a kill with that Mac-10 as Rops opens things up.
Modi does have a helmet though, and he's the one that Sunny would be
Inside's
first to meet.
open.
What on earth? We just flipped to Rops, and oh, still through the helmet he thrives. Sunny makes the Mac-10 work. Inside was open. We saw just a glimpse of where Rops was located. He seems to have kind of completely taken control of the site. He's actually in CT spawn at this point in time.
He's one of the players that has no problem whatsoever pushing inside by himself because of the upper
Scroll,
ramp.
yeah.
He's like 17 years old, pushing the upper ramp against world-class players. He does it all the time and somehow comes out on top like 9 times out of 10. He's so sick at that position. Walking inside, upper ramp, even if you know he's coming, he blows your head off with the AK every single time. Pushes in. One player there, we know Nico likes to anchor that place by himself. A lot of teams do opt for that. One player inside trying to buy time. But if Rops takes you down, that's it. Round can be over with 1 frag because he pushes right down the end. He strangles a CT defense. They can't rotate in. That's exactly what he does here. And there's going to be 4 players surviving. Might be 3 if Estag has anything to do with it. Can't take down Sticko. Just Yugi remaining now. He's not got the orb this time. He goes towards the T-holes or main entrance, I should say. Solid round there. 4 frags coming in for the Mousesports side. Completely overwhelming. The inside defense will be round number 10 now as Mousesports take the lead. 5-4. About 3k per player. Can't really even justify a force buy into this one. They do get maximum loss bonus next round, so I'd say a partial buy is certainly possible. Get some CZs out, some body armor. But Heroic starting to crumble now. Mousesports certainly the more skilled team on paper, ever since the addition of Sunny and Sticko. But Heroic, some of their players can go toe-to-toe. We did mention Yugi and Nico. And we've seen what they can do. Estag as well, hoping to see some big things from him this game.
Lots of players to watch, certainly. You can see there's not a single player from the CTs invested in towards that inner site. It's because they just haven't got anything to hold it with. A couple of unarmored CZs, they just have to roll the dice. And I think Chris J, he's going to go and hunt for that roll of the dice. Comes up Snake Eyes. Yugi takes him down, and that's going to be the 1M4 used to perfection. They may even be able to scavenge. Not going to happen because Oscar is there for the refrag as S-Tag falls.
Yeah, that's lucky for Oscar. Could have fallen apart. And once again, they're not together for the instant refrag. Could have been really tricky for them, but still, they have the advantage here. They know Yugi was towards Ivy. He'll be rotating, presumably, as they send 2 players towards inside, hoping to funnel the terrorists towards the inside bomb site, but it's Sunny at main entrance, dancing around the ladder. Finds Snappy. Bombs at other T-spawn. They won't be committing just yet. Just trying to find the next frag and poke the CTs for a bit of a reaction here as Oscar still holds towards Ivy. Probably will fall back at this point as he drops the Molotov. Still plenty of time to work with here. 45 seconds. You see Oscar falling back right now. Bomb will be recovered. And they stick together now. Stays a 4-man unit. No fakes have to happen. You have the man advantage. Get that bomb down. Once it's planted, that should be it.
Just trade. Simple as that. We ain't talking about stocks and shares. Let's have a little look. Yugi, unable to make anything happen on towards bomb trading. Life just got a whole lot more difficult for Modi and Nico. Discussion to be had. You've only got CZs and Deagles. You may as well try something. But the smokes just make it almost impossible. One over towards, back towards the Ivy. The other sitting in connector. I mean, maybe in a dream scenario, they go hunting and you get a rifle. That's pretty much all you're going to get. And not even that. Sticko. Nice movement from him, enables him to come from behind. And talking of behind, Nico eventually finds the head of Sunny. Took a couple.
Oof. Well,
Sticko's just ruining dreams.
that's all he'll get. Sticko, you're right, looking incredibly sharp right now, at least. 6-4, the double orb setup. When things start to get a little bit dicey, change things up, bring out the dual snipers and see whether you can get rolling here. It will indeed be Yugi and Snappy. in-game leader for the team. See whether he can find any sort of form. He's been very quiet so far, along with S-Tag. 4 kills for him, 5 for Snappy. It's been pretty quiet apart from Nico with 13 kills. Can they take down Oscar though? He has been playing very well so far. Sunny, just a note, 15 kills, 9 deaths, 5 of which were Mac 10 eco frags. Will they all count?
They certainly do. Oscar's angle is perfect. In fact, the flashbang was going to completely be eaten by the Czech sniper. Still haven't quite worked out what that body's doing. I keep looking at it. I keep like glancing at it, hoping to see it flash. Maybe we'll receive word on what its purpose does. What its purpose is.
Maybe it's just like a sponsor, like an underwear sponsor.
Yeah.
Dad bod underwear.
Dad bod underwear. Dude, hey, that's a company. We shouldn't be saying that on air. That's what we're going for. Whenever it goes to crap, we're just going to go ahead and make an underwear company. Dad bod unite.
Will be the models.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the frag comes back in for Mousesports there. Oscar, of course, picks it up, takes down Yugi, his rival sniper, and Nico. I've been building him up, Alex. I've been saying he's that solid anchor, the talisman for Heroic. Can he manage to get a couple of frags here? Everyone knows he needs it. Inside XQ will be coming in.
Now, the luxury Nico gets is that he's going to have some sort of warning. The nades will come out, typically.
Well, Robs is not going to be messing around, though.
There it is. Molotov tells him something's on its way, but where and what? Already. Look at them go. They're already halfway up. And Rops is going to be getting the bomb down. Chris J's already walked all the way up. This is so tough for Nico. He hasn't seen a single person, and the bomb is already down, and there's 3 people on site. Agony, as another smoke comes out. A Molotov now, as he's even further back in the site. This is just agony.
Yeah, this is rough for him, but he's waiting. At least he's still alive. He can have rotations at this point as well. Going to be an equal situation for now, but Oscar says no. Takes one more down. The flashbangs are just relentless. Look how good this is. It will be Nico with 2 frags. There's the strike we needed from him. He said a couple would do it. Now they have the advantage as well, but not for long. Oscar with the AWP. Bomb ticking away as well. Nico has got the kit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oscar presumably takes him down here. Misses the key shot, but still stays alive.
Whew, Oscar, thin ice. And Nico will eventually break it, but not the round. He gets caught off as the bomb explodes. We do see Mousesports now on 7. Quite the victory. What's that now in a row? That's been 6 rounds in a row from Mousesports. After what looked like they were kind of tripping and stumbling, fumbling their lines.
Oh, the flashbangs is just wrecking Nico there. You saw what a rough time he had. Like we said, he's playing by himself, right? Normally the objective is 1 kill, stay alive, hold a different line, go for another frag, fall back. And he's trying to do that, but he's smoked out, Molotoved out, flashed out, Molotoved again, flashed again, and then he does get 2 frags, but it's almost too late at that point. He needs to get the opening kill to even stand a chance of stopping their initial take of the side. The bomb went down so early with nothing going against him, so Mousesports very comfortable with that round, and has to be another eco, but it looks things for Heroic here. They're a maximum loss bonus, but it won't be enough. And I just heard confirmation, the dad bod robot we've got, it's not an underwear model. It is to show when someone's been shot where they were shot.
Okay.
That's when it works.
That was our theory.
Yeah.
That was our theory. We get to see how they get hit.
Dad bottle.
Dad bod underwear co. We're going to register that company tonight. Here we go.
Would it be like
with Oscar?
Would it be like those Spanx thing girls where like it kind of sucks everything in?
Yeah.
Would it be like that sort of thing?
But with a slight like kind of like a budgie smuggler inflation as well.
Right,
It makes you like confidence booster.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Does a bit of everything. Everything you need from underwear.
7-4, and it will be Modi with the head armor in UMP. I assume he had a little bit more cash than his teammates. He didn't, but to be fair, he still gets 3,400 next round. He got 1,700 left over. Oscar, he is having an absolute blinder of a game, isn't he? His 2 frags coming from Mousesports.
Oh, Modi's death is just one of the worst ways to go. You get Molotov, then you've got no option but to try and climb up a ladder. That ends poorly for him, no surprises there. In the meantime, Sunny, top of the scoreboard for his team, meets his demise. Snappy makes those $700 sing with the Desert Eagle. But that could very well just be a little bit of a silver lining. The rest is looking rather bleak, rather tough. As I say that, Nico shows what he can do with the Deagle as well. Now just Snappy. They know where he is, and they know what he's capable of. 2 frags now for him. This should not be possible! They say that, it catches Oscar as well. Fortunately, Chris J's there to save the round and save my vocal cords. Solid work from him. 8-4 then. Mousesports find their 8th.
Just the nose as well. Mousesports won the pistol, and Heroic at that second round force buy got 4 rounds in a row. They completely took the Mousesports economy, crumpled it up the little ball, threw it in the bin. didn't let them get back into the game. But as soon as the gun rounds began, that's when we really saw Mousesports run away with this one. Certainly the more skilled lineup, and we're seeing that right now. Sunny, Oscar running away with this one, looking incredibly sharp. Nico's keeping up with them, but overall the teamwork and chemistry of Mousesports looking very good. And that inside bomb site is a real problem for Heroic right now. They go back to the double AWP setup. Snappy and Yugi trying to get back into this game. They've already lost the CT half. That's bad news in itself. Sunny looking to open things up once again. Fires some speculative shots there through the smoke, but doesn't make anything connect just yet. Estag takes him down.
Now, Heroic have the numbers advantage, but we've seen that squandered in the past. And Oscar, what an angle. Just a millimeter gap, finds Snappy, and it is just a flurry of frags from Mousesports. Sticko and Rops chiming in from Pop Dog. They haven't even emerged from that yet and still finding first blood.
Yugi, I feel like he's going to cause some damage here, though.
He's in Prime's position for it.
Yeah, audaciously pushes through the fire. But they have gone back towards inner from what I can see right now. Will be Yugi and Nico holding towards the outside tracks. But Nico does rotate through CT spawn. He's had troubles there on the inside bomb site. He's had a good game so far, but most of his successes on the rotations. Smoke down lower, presumably. Flashbang over. There's the flash. And they go. How does Nico do anything about this? He goes towards the upper ramp this time.
This is the play. I think Yugi's going to be trying to consider going through connector, but that's going to be a real problem. But Rops gets caught off. Solid work from Nico. Had he fallen any further, just by landing on that corner, he may very well have saved the round. We'll see. Yugi. Oh, I think that smoke play from Sticko could be the round ender. Just before it dissipates, he gets himself in connector, and he will take the double and the AWP and the 9th. That is perfect. Just before that smoke disappeared, he managed to creep and crawl his way past Yugi and into the corner of connector, and that was it.
Yeah.
Naughty boy.
He's very naughty. This is the replay right now. It's such a nice thing to do if you can get through Pop Dog and get all the way around, or push through the smoke and manage to get towards connector. It's a very powerful position. And the CTs, they sometimes will check it when the bomb's down. Obviously, you can't check absolutely everything. You've got to focus and try and get close to that bomb as possible. Try and find the next pick, work together. And Sticko manages to drop both of them. And it will be another partial buy here for Heroic, crippling one of that, considering the scoreline. Nico with a close range UMP and the upper Deagle as well, it seems. Might get a frag here. Where's the refrag again, Mousesports? You hate to see that.
And it gives him time to set up and prepare for Sunny. Nearly gets him as well. Fortunately, Sunny is just doing Sunny things. In fact, him and Oscar are felling the kill feed. It's just going to be S-Tag left. Just body armor and a handful of nades. He realizes this round is not to be. They will just kind of try and keep as much as they can coming into the last of the half here. Best of 3, of course. So they can really give it their all. But this is just going to be another one gone. Maybe just Rops loses his rifle, but what am I talking about? Rops is just far too quick. Up and coming Rops, such an exciting prospect in that Mousesports jersey now. You know, previously told by his parents, you know, there really is almost a cliche, get a real job. You know, this is not, I don't know what this is scary, what is esports? Now he finds himself wearing the jersey here in Mykonos playing for 200,000 euros.
It's good, isn't it? It's not bad at all. What a life. I want to live that life, Alex.
Too bad.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to be playing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe this is the official
Why don't we
announcement.
make a team called Dadbod?
I'll
I'll be your manager.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll think about it.
I'm not quite as intimidating as some of the other managers, but I can do it.
Okay, well, it's the last round, and Heroic are going to have to be intimidating here to stand a chance. Double AWP set up for them, but Chris J pushing through the smoke. That's almost a guaranteed frag. Estag just has no idea that's coming. He's had a really quiet game. 5 kills, 14 deaths. Modi, though, trying to get something done here, but they're pincering, going through. Yuki, that's not a great position with the AWP, my friend, but Nico once again holding strong towards the outside side. Modi does chime in as well, but Oscar starting to do work now with the AWP. Yuki can't land a single shot. That's like 4 or 5 he's taken right now. They have the advantage, but not for long. Oscar takes down Nico.
And so Sticko. We've been impressed by him in the past, but he is responsible for trying to bring the last round of the first half home for Mousesports. Standing in his way are 2 AWPs. Snappy has recovered 1 alongside Yugi. But Sticko's going to get a free bomb plant here. They're rather slow to get their head around this. No, Snappy's on his way now, but I do think the bomb will be going down. In fact, you can see it. Yeah, there. Perfect little pop out.
No kits, both on AWPs. Just a note.
This should be Sticko's. Everything's pointing towards it, but Snappy would have to hit the shot now. Not needed. Sticko does give him a little bit of an indication as to where he is, and they're coming together, holding hands with AWPs. I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm not feeling too good about it either. 1 kill, that's all Sticko needs. I'd say that's a guaranteed win. Oh, doesn't happen though, Sticko. doesn't manage to connect the shot. He just needed that one kill. The double AWP retake shouldn't have been working out for them, but they get the round on the board. 11-4 comes.
Double AWP.
10-5, sorry.
Double AWP, no kit retake.
Shouldn't have worked. Both from lower ramp as well.
Yeah. Well, Sticko. Not necessarily his dream scenario for him, but it is still a fantastic half of Mousesports. That was T-side train, Henry. 10-5.
Absolutely. And that's after getting force bought in the second round as well. I have to say, they almost played themselves in that second round force buy. As like Chris ran out main entrance by himself with the AK, hoping to pop some heads, ended as soon as possible, got taken down. And then Heroic gave them a window of opportunity, if you will. And they managed to capitalize on that, got 4 rounds in a row. But once the weapons came out, Mousesports looked at their much better side. There's firepower across the board, greater than what Heroic were presenting today. Only player that really showed up for me was Nico. Alex, we've been enjoying ourselves out there. The weather just doesn't seem to be taking any turns for the worse. It seems to be just getting better and better.
Isn't it? You can see, I think that was Scream catching some rays here in Mykonos, preparing for his more counter-striking.
Who doesn't like that? Can we go sunbathe today?
Oh, I think so.
I want to go get this sunburn topped up, get some more mosquito bites on there.
Oh, yeah, I do love those mosquito bites.
It's real nice.
It's really, really like it's a good look. I look like I have leprosy at this point in time.
It looks, it's an attractive one.
Yeah, you're an attractive one.
Ooh.
Moving into this then, Heroic and Mousesports. And more of a question of what Heroic can do as they're here on this T side. It is one of those beautiful rushes. Rush be no stop, they say, and we'll see if Oscar can put a stop to it. Perfect first connection and a second. He's nearly got a third. Snappy's the one to finally shut him up, but the damage, my friends, is done. Snappy and Nico left versus 4 hungry CTs who want to go ahead and get this first map done.
Can still win this though, with the headshots flying in left, right, and center. It's still with Mousesports. A huge advantage here. Nico, they know exactly where he is. He can't escape Sunny, my friend. And he'll get taken down, and the defuse will come through. Mousesports pick up what was a much-needed pistol for Heroic there, Alex. They needed to get that one. I assure you, he is defusing. There it is. Confetti everywhere. Thank you, Val, for that 5-year anniversary present. That will feel really special right now.
I do feel very special.
Could have given us like the new Dust 2 or 128 tick servers.
Ooh!
But we got confetti
You're
and a
such a
bomb.
pipe dreamer, aren't you?
Got confetti and a bomb. That's all we got after 5 years.
Hey, the Zeus makes confetti too.
True.
God, don't forget.
Yeah, that's true.
We get loads. 128 tick servers, imagine. Oh.
That's all they have to do. If you're going to make matchmaking a thing again, do that.
I'd be well into it.
And then like...
And maybe add like some extra...
Have
like,
a team option as well, so you can play 5-man
and some MMR.
matchmaking.
Add some MMR. Imagine that, like
and
actual
then,
ELO.
like, proper anti-cheat. And then like a monthly skins thing, like you have like a face of the
like you win a Dragon Lore
in your
or
gold
whatever.
League 3, whatever you win, you can win a skin for your 5-man stack. You can win skins.
I'm so into that, and maybe you can get like a like a sticker of your
CS:GO
choice.
back to life so easily.
Oh.
Matchmaking.
Right, Henry. We'll send our CVs in after we've done our dad bod company. Let's have a little look, though, because already we are seeing Yugi and Heroic do what they do on the second round. It's just agonizing to watch as Mousesports are tripping and they're stumbling. Fortunately, Chris J and Rob stabilize this ship.
Whoa.
Nico, right up in their grill with the CZ, gets an M4, but gets hunted down from behind. It's Rops to strike, and we do find the 12th. That was a little nerve-wracking at times. Second rounds versus Heroic, when those deagles, those kind of force buys from Heroic are just terrifying.
22 kills for Oscar. Sunny's dropped off somewhat. I seem to remember he's on 15 kills with the Mac 10
half,
after. Yeah, I was like, wow, he's really doing it. Now he's gone a little bit quiet, but Oscar certainly hasn't. He's still in 5th gear, and it should be an eco for Heroic once more. Some PT50s purchased. 3 of those, no armor, no nades, and it's going to be 13-5 for the Mousesports side. That's if nothing goes horribly wrong. Now number 18 him.
Oh, Betwave just given up on Heroic altogether.
That's a good bet. Get that in there.
Don't. Please don't, yeah, Henry, careful, you get some angry tweets. Oscar, attack with the scout, and then just continues to stick around. Quiet descent, not interested in giving them any cues. But I mean, this is how T-side train goes on those ecos. It's just well, where should we put all 5 of our bodies now? And Heroic look to be choosing upper. Pressure down the scout, maybe. I guess that's some logic there. Here they come. They start to spread out, and they've been given quite some controls, quite some free map control.
Well, they got the bomb down, so that's fine. That was their only objective here. They won't win the round for sure, but They can just get that bomb plant, boost their chance of winning the next. That's absolutely fine. That's why a lot of teams do opt to go towards inside and Noriko around, send 5 bodies down there. If you get 1 trade, even if 4 players go down, you're just aiming to get that bomb planted. You're normally pretty secure once you get that 1 kill. And that's exactly what happens, and they get the bomb planted there. Sure, Mousesports take it to 13 rounds and almost very likely to win this game now. A bit of a bonus situation considering they have Sunny on the MP9. He might see something a little bit faster coming to round number 19, but Heroic get an extra $800 per player, and they should have something to work with now. It's not over yet. They still have a couple of rounds in the bed, so we'll see where they can manage to work with it. Yugi on the AWP and no armor in terms of helmets for him. And he's only on 9 kills, 14 deaths. Not the electrifying player I was hoping for today.
Yeah, let's not forget, last night we did see Mousesports playing against SK. They had a lead.
Ooh, 59 lead.
They had a lead, Henry, and I can't help but feel that that still stings this
If you're
morning.
a betting man, if you ever get those odds when SK are down that sort of scoreline, that's when you put that bet on. Because they seem to come back from that all the time. You think, like, that's it. They definitely won't come back this time.
This time it's done. 15-9. There's no way. Oh, man. Absolute brutality.
Well, Sunny's having a game, pushing through, finds Nico there with the MP9. They've got full control of the main entrance as well. That's Sunny presumably upgraded to the AK, he will indeed. And now looking for round number 14, just strangling Heroic here as they push and bully them in every single choke point.
I mean, Heroic is still in spawn.
Yeah, that's how much they've been pushed back. They're on the defense right now.
They're defending against the defenders. That's the situation they've been thrust into, and only 1 body has dropped. Nico forced to watch.
Oh, so frustrating as well. You're just waiting for the CT.
There's a smoke there, you have to either push through it, and look at this! Chris J greets them with open arms and an open magazine, 2 frags with him for the M4. You're just locked out entirely. This is one of those rounds in Counter-Strike that you are just demoralizing. Like, what do you say? What do you say?
You opted to flash through, you think, okay, he probably won't be in that one position we don't check. Oh, he's double sprayed it through, we've got grey screens, and bombs down. He's Molotoved us off, there's no time. We're 14-5 down. Yeah, your morale's pretty much gone. If I'm the in-game leader, I'm probably like, well, what's the next map?
Yeah. Well,
we don't know, we didn't see the veto.
We didn't get to see the veto. Maybe we'll work it out. Hang on, I'll just do some working out here.
You go on dadbod.com and see
I'll go dadbod underwear. I'm registering the domain now.
Thank you. You do that, and I'll just have a look at this. Chris J, like I said, is bullying them. Like, Heroic, they seem checked out of this game right now. It's Mousesports, a bit of a bonus situation there. We did say Sunny had the MP9, flashed in towards main entrance, and he's looking very confident. Finds the first headshot, finds the AK as well, smokes him out of position. Just a note as well, next up is Train, and that's going to be Heroic's pick.
Well,
so
Nuke, sorry, yeah, we've had Train.
What did I say? Yeah, next up is Nuke. We've had Train. It's early still. And the Train was Mousesports' pick. So we feel like Heroic can still bounce back in this best of 3. So don't let this fool you. Could still be a very good game.
So Mousesports pick Train and then immediately respond with Heroic Nuke. Now they're actually kind of in the list of teams that have got their head around Nuke. They were one of the first. They decided, or rather realized, that if they were an up-and-coming team, a team that want to try and break through into that tier 1, then learning the new introduction to the map pool to an insane degree early was their avenue to do so, and they have certainly, at least initially. And oof, Oscar gets the shot. We didn't quite get to catch it. But he's going to be getting additional challenges now. They don't have any equipment, really. It's armored CZs, and Rops is the one to receive them. Just knocks them down, teaches us how to count. It's uno, dos, tres. I didn't know I could do that. I can count in Spanish.
Uno, dos, tres.
I think
Cuatro.
Quattro. Cinco.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You don't even need to learn it, do you? You've got it.
It's just
It was always in your heart. You just had to unlock it.
I mean, I kind of look a bit Spanish. Maybe that's just as I was watching some Spanish TV or something. I don't know what 6 is. Ses? That's a good guess.
You got it, dude. You're fluent.
Wow. Here I am.
Well, we'll be sticking with the final skill. Hola.
Hey.
¿Cómo está?
We're in the wrong country for this.
Yeah, it doesn't really work here. But round number 21, 10 match points for map points. Let's not get crazy. Map points for Mousesports here. This is their map pick, and after going 4-1 down, let's remind ourselves, they find themselves to 15-5, so that's not bad at all. This one's certainly over. I don't see Heroic in any sort of universe getting back into this game.
Surely there is a conversation to be had that you just start thinking, like, you're talking about Nuke right now. Like, play your own game, boys. Just, aim for heads. That's not necessarily, we're not giving up. We're not running, typing killing console. But let's start talking about Nuke. Start just having that dialogue.
Yeah, definitely.
Now.
Like, I'm the game leader. I'm sensible. I'm just thinking that it's unlikely we get back into this. But it's nice just to get some rounds on the board.
Just go shoot some
get
people.
Warmed up. Your key players haven't really shown as much today. Let's still keep trying, of course. But in your head that you're not going to win this game.
Absolutely. Well, they started off all right. Modi, bit of an aggression. Perhaps that's what they needed, is just kind of lose the leash. Yeah, on that T side. But early aggression does take down Rops. Now, Oscar got a frag just the last round. I think Snappy surely learned from his mistakes. Yeah, not only a flashbang, but a smoke as well will enable his descent, should he choose to. Oh, Oscar, red miss from him. That's going to enable a little bit of ground coverage coming in. And, well, Sticker's going to challenge out one, nearly the second as well. Yugi's low, and that HE is going to dunk him. Takes one with him, though. Sunny down. Excuse me. I have a cough, and I've been trying to hide it.
You're doing a very good job of that.
Thank you. Snappy takes down Oscar and now just onto Mr. Chris J. And it seems like Heroic, as soon as they get a bit more loosey-goosey, you get a little bit closer to that golden egg.
Oh!
A second! Phew! Modi quick to react. A couple more seconds for Chris to stabilize, and that could have been 3. Nearly catching Modi on towards ramp, but yeah, making that AWP work. That's the second time we've seen Chris make that AWP look good.
Yeah, you are, like we always said, he was the primary AWPer for Mousesports until Oscar came in. Bit of a question mark around that role when Oscar joins. Like, Chris J going to keep AWPing?
Yeah,
Like,
who's going to do that?
But I guess in this sort of scenario, when you go for double AWP setups, then you've got a dream, right? You've got Chris J and Oscar, both guys very proficient with the AWP, going at it. And now looking to close things out as well. Oh, sure, Chris doesn't win that previous round, but look, he keeps him very modest. Snappy of no nades, but it might not matter with Yugi getting picks like that as he finds Oscar aggressive towards main entrance. And this is what we wanted. Yugi, quiet game so far, but give him a few rounds to work up and get some confidence built back up. 5 and 4 now. Not going to be done yet by the looks of things as they head towards the inside side.
Who is that? Who's been given this opportunity? It will be Rops. He has to do what seems impossible. That's a fantastic connection. Great angle as well. A second, though. Surely not. Nico, too good. Rops is out, as are the Mousesports boys. The smokes will start to come out. That's a CT smoke. Enable them to get some cross. Sunny's actually picked up the AWP and will be using it alongside Chris G. Double AWP retake. Doesn't sound perfect by any stretch of the imagination. The Molotov will force Nico's position out, though. And Sunny's HE finishes it. Great use of utility. This could be the end. This could be curtains for Heroic here in first map. Snappy, perfect angle from him. Henry's a believer. Sunny and Sticker, they're running out of time as well. They do have a kit. And Sticker's just going straight on it. The flash is going to distract them. Where on earth are you, Heroic? Take down Sticko. Panic over. And that should be the round.
That should be the round indeed. That flashbang was actually kind of nice, wasn't it? You thought that could do it. It could be enough. But Sunny saves the AWP, gets 3 kills in the round. I think there is still just about enough money, actually more than enough money to buy with the saved AWP, but that should have been it. Heroic seemed like they were done for there, but holding on strong. The Galil sprays down the defusing player at the lower ramp, just about through the smoke as well. We go into round number 23. If there's ever a chance for Heroic to get back into this game, this would be it. Win this round, then Mousesports have no money, potentially have a couple more rounds in a row, break double digits. It looks like a more competitive game, which it hasn't really, to be honest, so far. But they get a couple of rounds in a row here in the second half. Maybe he can get 3. We'll see what happens here as we get into another default here for Heroic. Going towards Ivy, 2 players. The bombs are down towards T-spawn, but Yugi presumably will go for the pick here as the flashbang comes in.
Still only 6 frags for S-Tag. Really has struggled to kind of get his groove on in this game. I like this from Chris J. That Molly's going to completely lock Nico out, unless, of course, he does exactly that. Perfect work. Smokes the Molotov at his toes and enables him to get a kind of a guise for his escape. And Mousesports. I mean, Henry, I know I shouldn't.
Go on.
But if they do fall in the same way they did versus SK, Oscar! Whew, puts the barrel in the belly button.
No, it's not happening.
Of Yugi, and now catches Nico as well. And I will bite my tongue because Oscar has shut me up. Knife and fork out, time to eat my words. A 1v1. S-Tag. We talked about his underperformance. 6 frags, and this 7th could not be more important. His opportunity of a map win hangs in the balance, and he is going to be starting to indicate exactly where he is, and Oscar's done it. That is how you finish a map. Open and shut. A 1 versus 3 from Oscar, the star AWPer of Mousesports.
Yeah, he looks incredibly confident there as well. The Iceman of Mousesports there. Misses a couple of shots up close and personal, but manages to nail that one. Takes down Nico, and then the 1v1 against S-Tag. That was a very good game. Indeed, towards the end, it seemed like it got a little bit more exciting. As I said, it wasn't the most competitive. Mousesports did look like a much better team. It took them a little while to get into it. They were 4-1 down, if you remember, but then 15-5 up. You felt like they were the more dominant team, and we did